It's been a while since we made a video like this, probably since like the Water Got Him days, whenever he was a big Apex Legends news YouTuber who was actually DDoSing servers in order to get Apex Predator and all of this stuff, crazy stuff. But in today's video, we're talking about another Apex YouTuber, drama going crazy after he was exposed apparently, and then started copyright striking other YouTuber channels. The big esport organization Furia had to come out and say something about it. It was crazy stuff indeed. Also, we're talking about a brand new game mode that looks to be coming in the future of Apex Legends, and then also talking about new heirlooms that you could look out for in the future. If you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news related, of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this. First thing I wanted to make mention of was probably the new game mode that you can apparently look out for to come sometime eventually. I'm not sure exactly when, but Thornton Smash had posted on his Twitter earlier that he received information that Apex Legends was finally testing out a quad function. Doesn't know if it's going to be an LTM or just simply a new addition into the game. I doubt that it could be permanent though, unless they just got rid of trios, and that just wouldn't make sense at all because it's so established already. But we do see other games do it pretty well, like Call of Duty, and I've always wondered if Apex would do something like this, but I've also always felt like that Call of Duty had like bigger maps or something, and that's why they were probably able to get by with it. I don't feel like Apex is really the game for quads. I think trios is a lot more like balanced, but I would definitely be interested in trying it out and definitely playing it. So if I had to guess and predict, I would say it's probably going to be an LTM or at least like a takeover or something. Nothing that's going to be permanent, but considering these other games have done it and they've done it pretty well, I wouldn't be surprised if this is just simply testing ground in order to make it permanent sometime down the road. Obviously, if you're a super OG in the game, you probably remember when duos was not even a thing, and then of course we eventually got it permanently as well. But then there was also solos mode that a lot of people liked, and of course there was a lot of hate on it as well, and unfortunately there was no word on solos ever coming back again, and we've also heard that that game mode will simply never return ever. But obviously things could change. Of course, it's a different team now that works on it. But also wanted to mention the drama going on in the Apex Legends YouTube world right now. So earlier this week, Floating Koala, another Apex YouTuber who's been on a hiatus for quite some time and basically just recently came back, made a video basically exposing a lot of Apex YouTubers. I think he was talking about HV Apex and AX and a couple other Apex YouTubers. I really wasn't familiar with who these guys were, but apparently there's a big market of Apex YouTubers that are just posting 20 bombs and 4K badges, and they're not even insane. Like, it's one thing if you see Fade do it, right, and you're like, okay, well, Fade's a freaking beast and Asu's a beast, like, we understand. But when you watch these guys, they just look like console casual guys that are not really cracked or insane. But the guys that they're going against are really, really bad as well, like astronomically bad. Like, it almost looks like they're playing against AI. So when you watch a game like that, of course, a 4K or a 20 bomb isn't as impressive, but for the mass majority audience, especially the people that this is targeted, they don't really care. And of course, the casual guys that are just watching this don't really notice that it's not that big of a deal. They still see these guys as probably cracked gamers. So for some of the complaints, it was that these guys are using bot lobbies and they're actually horrible, and it's pretty sad that they're just farming views when they're just like abusing these little bot lobby tricks that you can do. And on the other hand, you had some people that were basically being accused of full-blown cheating, like recoil scripts or any kind of scripts or any kind of like cheats whatsoever. And I think he was calling out AX for this specifically, and the video was entitled Exposing Massive Apex YouTubers. And then shortly after, the guy in question, AX, actually copyright strike Floating Koala's video, and then Floating Koala posted that the absolute cheating scum Furia AX falsely took down my video about him. I'm working to get it back up ASAP. I was clearly right if he doesn't want the video up. And that might be a fair point to make, right? Someone who's innocent obviously is probably going to come fight for themselves or defend themselves. Someone who might be guilty might go to the extent of actually striking someone. Now, the official AX account has actually not posted since October of 2022, and at the time still has Furia in his Twitter profile tag. And that is because for a short time he was a part of Furia, a big esports organization, and of course a lot of people started commenting towards Furia, wanting them to give a response, and they did give a response indeed, basically saying, after receiving the feedback about the two of our former content creators, we would like to clarify a few things about the Apex community, and for transparency, AX and or Faye, formerly known as Fruit Juices, have not been with the organization for over 14 months, and we have not been in communication with them since August of 2022. We do not condone scripting or cheating in any way, shape, or form. And of course, they basically made it known that these guys were no longer a part of this team. So Floating Koala also came out with another update, basically saying, for those wondering, this is what the scammer claimed or was copyrighted content used in my videos. 4 seconds of footage with my commentary, and I'll keep you all updated with the dispute, but we must make these cheaters known. You also had people like Lemonhead and Il Spooky and a lot of other YouTubers that are known saying that they agree. We've got to get this guy out. We've got to get this scum off of YouTube. So it's crazy because like I haven't seen any of these guys ever on YouTube, and I didn't even know this community actually existed, which is why I guess it's been a perfect time to tell you guys that I've been wanting to do a gameplay channel, and I've officially made JMeyels Plays that you can go subscribe to down in the comments below. I'm going to be doing gameplay videos like this, but you know, not cheating and not scripting or anything like this. I was actually going to hold off until like the end of the month, but like I felt like this was the perfect video to cross promote it. And yes, for the sake of the channel, this is only going to be Apex gameplay. If I have a good ranked game, it'll be ranked. If I have a good pub game, it'll be pubs. It'll mostly just be battle royale though. Also wanted to mention, just as we wrap the video up, Oz also let us know that the Octane and Crypto Heirloom recolors are currently mentioned in the files right now. Looks like they've been doing a lot of recolors lately. We've had the Wraith one, we've had the Revenant one. Now it looks like Octane and Crypto could be next. Interested to see what you guys have to say down in the comment section below about all the topics mentioned in today's video. Of course, let me know if you'd like to see that quads mode ever come, and also let me know which heirloom you think should get recolored next. What do you guys think about a lot of these gameplay Apex channels apparently cheating or abusing bot lobbies or whatever the case may be? Let me know what your thoughts are down below, and maybe any other YouTubers that we missed. Don't forget to check out JMeyels Plays down in the comment section and the description below, and until the next time, we'll see you all later, Gators.